We're common loaded for bear. Yeah, that's not gonna keep me out of anything. Friday evening car side chats with Gabe. Maybe that should be the title of my videos. Anyway, it's Friday, and if you watch the channel a little bit, you know I'm out here masterminding my game plan for tomorrow. We got to get shit did. We got stuff to do. So, no quit. Tonight's a good night to clean up the shop, get ready, lined out tomorrow to come in here and jam. We got basketball now encroaching on the weekend, as well as some soccer games in Salem, which is like a 30-minute drive. And my wife coaches, so we got to be there early. So, anyway, we're going to be short on time this weekend. So, it's got to count. It's got to matter. I was filming for you guys last night, and my phone died. So, I charged it tonight. I ain't playing around. And I got a plan to keep it from dying tomorrow. But, what'd you miss? Or what was in hyperlapse that you couldn't see? Because I didn't really explain anything. That, buddy. Yes, sir. And over there, yes, sir. Got a little bit of rust right there. But you can see where the old tub was. And the new tub. Huge. Huge. And we got our filler strips. Also came in here and whittled on some of this while I had the grinder out. So I had to wash all my clothes. I know I look like a homeless person in these videos, but I'm sure, you know, I looked at my demographics. You guys are about my age, so you know. I got work clothes, and I got work shoes. And the shoes that I wear are like on the verge of becoming my lawn mowing shoes. That's the last step before the garbage. And my clothes, they all got holes in them, you know, caught the stuff on fire. So it's 2 sweatshirts, and I basically wear them one day and wash them. So it looks like I wear the same stuff. I get it. My wife's a super lucky lady. You know, I'm out here in my Sunday best looking good all the time. And anyway, so I'm not homeless. But anyway, I wore this stuff so I could wash it and have it ready for the weekend. And I just came and got drenched in metal dust last night. My hat, I got one of them sweet things you put the hat in and put in the dishwasher. And if you know, you know, because those used to be on, you know, like HGTV or something. But anyway, I found them and they sell them on Amazon in case you guys want one. But I came out here. I did all the nasty stuff so I don't have to come get grinding shavings all over me and then roll around like a fat fuck, or I'm sorry, like a fat person on the weekend, even though that's how I feel and look. I don't want to actually have to do that. So come out here, get the grinding done, and then I don't have to, you know, wear a bunch of grinded clothes all day and, you know, probably get something in my eye. Anyway, talking way too much, way off track. So, plan for the weekend. I'd like to get some carbon fitted in here and at least still work on some of this stuff to mount my carbon so I can start putting this thing back together. I was going to work on the firewall, and I need to work on the firewall, and I'm probably going to end up pulling all my wiring out. And it's really depressing to think about having to go that far backwards. So, we got to have a little encouragement. We got to put some stuff together, or at least get closer. So, that is the plan. Carbon, tin work, stuff in the back of the car. Figure out a game plan for this stuff. I have bought a bunch of ram board. I have never done any of this, so stand by. I bought some ram board at Lowe's. That's going to be my tub and my templates for this stuff. And I found a cheaper roll because the stuff's expensive. And then what I'd like to do at some point is get my motor back in here, which is probably the easiest thing to do, and get my tranny in here, and then I could work on finishing this up. I bought this from a buddy. And I need to figure out what I'm doing here. I still don't really know, and it's going to be hard to start getting tin and stuff in in this area if I don't have stuff, if I got to get in here and weld and do a bunch of crazy stuff. So I'm probably going to carbon this and carbon that, and I don't know what I want to do in the front there. I'll work that out at some point. So anyway, be a busy weekend. I'll do my best to capture it all. Oh yeah, this is all the stuff I cut out. It doesn't look like much, but it's weight. And so, yeah, I hope that that is good. We'll see. So I'm going to put the piece of plywood in here. I'm going to put the ram board and shape it and cut it. See where we land. I've got paint to brush on all this when I'm done. And I need to scuff it up with a little bit of sandpaper and clean. So tonight, clean. I should be done with making grinder shaving. Map out a plan. Going to watch a movie with the wife and kids. Hang out after I'm done out here. So got to get organized. Dang, that light's bright. Anyway, toodles. So that was an hour's worth of work. I had that thing in hyperlapse. Look, the shop's blown out. There's nothing on the floor. There's no debris to roll around on. Everything's blown off and clean. I did not put away my cart, but there's only a couple of things left on here. New belt on the sander. We're dialed in here. Got the welder ready. So this is how I maximize some productivity. So I just come out here, you know, on a Friday night, dinner's probably almost ready, and just jam a little bit. So now I'm going to go in and write a little list of all the things I want to work on tomorrow, and maybe I knock some out, maybe I don't. I don't know. We are out here. It is Saturday morning, early. It's cold. Got the heater on about an hour ago out here, so let's get it. Got a couple hours before basketball. See ya. So I just made this. I meant to drag my camera over here. Got these sweet scallop strips in Zeus rails. And this thing's a little hot, but it is going. Something like that. So it's going to hold a Zeus rail or a Zeus panel. So this is removable, so I can get to my shocks here. I gotta kind of fit all these, and now I gotta refit them here with a little hand grinder. But anyway, get that thing squared up, and that's gonna hold my carbon on the bottom. That'll have a Zeus panel that comes and meets this thing from the top side. Should be pretty sweet. here we go. So I have not done this before. I'm going to try to line this up right on my center line on my part here that is thicker than 20 gauge. So let's try this. It doesn't seem to want to bend that well. Get you guys in here. I mean, it's going okay, but this stuff's way thicker than 20 gauge. Hey, tell you what though, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty dang good. Sorry, I got a dang. Huh? I mean, let's be honest too, these scallop strips from Hammered Concepts are next level too, like everything else Brian does. Good job, Brian. But there's our cheap China bender. Anyway. What do you guys think? I mean, hey, if I can do that, anyone can do that. Let's do this. Let's do it together. So, that thing is going to go right there. I feel like we should put something in the middle of that to help get that a little stronger. Just feels like, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to do much. We'll probably make another one like that. Same kind of deal. Paint that unit up. Yeah, we'll have one like that. And then when we do the tubs, it'll be less angle. It'll be like that, right onto our tub. You know, probably something like that. I think that'll just make this nice and clean. Trying to get something looking good here. Yes, sir. So this will be our scallop strip piece in here. But I just don't like, I mean, I guess that's plenty rigid enough. I don't need to just keep adding materials in here and have a 3,000-pound race car. Which I know how to do real well. Yeah. Something like that. Carbon. And then I'm going to come in here with my Zeus shelf. Also pointing down here. We'll see. Stand by, everybody. Guys, got a little Zeus strip there. This turned out okay, pretty rigid. So I ended up making a new piece that had less angle, and I thought, rather than put that here and do a 90, just up, seal off the trunk. And then this should be a tight fit here. I sanded on this, so this should just fit right on the tub. Panel here, kick up, seal that off, tub comes up. So I think that's gonna get her done. And I welded that diagonal, and then the floorboard had started to break loose, so threw a couple of welds in there, just breathed in a bunch of fumes. I think I pretty much have all the strips done here and up there, so panel, and I think the back's pretty much done. I just need to do this. Should be able to not have to weld anymore back there. So that's exciting. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna work on trying to fit some tubs. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we got our piece of plywood here. We got our clecos and our plywood. I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is pretty terrible. I don't know how everyone else does this, but I'm just doing my best. I don't have high hopes, okay? This thing's falling down. You know, I don't think it's going to ride through the night, but basically the best thing to do is to rip this into strips, you know, using the arc, but I would say like a workable foot at a time. I had it kind of in there. It's looking pretty good. But damn, it's like monkey fucking a football. So this will get a piece of sheet metal to cap that behind the window. And I think I'm ready to try to, I'm going to use a utility knife and nip my tape on the plywood and try to pull that thing off of there. But I don't know. So, stand by. All right, boys and girls. So, moment of truth here. I've got these two tubs laid on each other so they have some stability. Kind of threw some tape on here just to get me close as I come back, and I'm going to lay tape kind of everywhere so I can doodle. This is going to be real sketchy. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys back in super fast mode while I do this. Give myself some area to draw. And I'm going to trace this unit on here. See how this goes. I don't know. Skeptical. Just so you guys don't think I'm slacking, I have not made it out to the garage today. We got soccer, but I've been working on this. So this is one of the last rooms in the house. There's a sweet like yellow color, brown color that it was. It's paneling. We had to patch a hole here, and then the wife textured it. It's a weird room. It's small, but anyway. We only have to do our bathrooms, otherwise the whole inside's done. And so when I'm not out in the race car, I've been in here trying to finish this up. So this is why I'm not out there this morning. And we got leave for soccer in 30 minutes, so I'm coming in here to install some of the electrical stuff. One of the things I like doing on the house is we remodeled a couple of houses, 5 or 6. This one, we've taken our time. It was supposed to be a marathon, but we've been here for 5 years, and I'm just slacking. So one of the things that I like to do is plugs in the vanities, and I do that so you can charge a razor and toothbrush and not have it out. So anyway, got to put a light in, and this is where the plug was in here. There was no other plugs, so lousy. But the wife did the texture work, and it looks okay. You know, she did a great job, but the bathroom's just a little rough. So one more to go. All right, so we're out here finally, Sunday afternoon, soccer game. Watched my daughter play. It's awesome. There's the template, and here's the tub. I'm nervous because you guys are going to watch me do a $1,000 mistake here. I guess, too, they're not something where you can just kind of whittle away at them because they won't fit in there. And they still might not fit in there. But this is the mess from making the first template. So I went and transposed that upside down so I get the curl of the paper correct on that one. And I'm going to go try to fit that one before I cut over here to make sure I'm not missing anything. It is a little nerve-wracking, especially like this. I don't remember this dip being here, but those are the things that I want to make sure I'm not doing right. And then also, I Googled, and I think I got a bit. It's a carbon fiber jigsaw bit. So I've never cut carbon fiber. I was going to try maybe an oscillating tool. I'm sure a thin wheel will work, but I want to do a nice job. And a jigsaw doesn't sound that good, especially since you can't really support this. I mean, if you've ever touched one of these, they're super thin, and they're just kind of floppy. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, but you guys are gonna be watching with me, and some of you guys are probably like tub fitting experts, and I'm gonna look like an absolute moron. That's okay. We're learning. I'm learning. You guys are gonna learn. See ya. All right, we're in here. I turned Shinedown out for you guys. I got a pretty good new song out. Anyway, give it a listen. It's pretty good. It's soft, but it's pretty good. Anyway, this is the moment you guys have been waiting for. Will I fuck up some tubs? We're going to find out. My bit's not here, and you know, if you've watched my video where I plasta dip some front drag wheels, I'm not very patient, so we're going to cut these without my bit that I ordered. Don't know what to tell you. I just don't want to wait. I'd like to get this over with, and it's just daunting. So I'm going to try it, and you guys are going to be right here with me. So I'm going to get a respirator or a good mask on. I might get my respirator out. I don't want any carbon fiber dust in my body because that stuff's nasty. So stand by. All right, moment of truth here. We're going to cut this tub. I'm going to get our respirator on. I don't know what that is. Don't remember that. So that's staying. Same with that. There's our tube. Gonna stick through. Who's nervous? I'm nervous. All right, you know I wouldn't rob you guys of this. Dude, come on, man. Let's get it. Oh man, I'm so nervous. Oh, this is a bummer with this axle in here. I can already tell you. Oh. 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 Nope. Nope. Fuck that deal up. Okay. Man, how do we do this? Guys, help. What if I could go in through the window? Nope. I'm so nervous. Oh my God. Oh God. Please, baby Jesus. It's close. So that notch that I have in there, it does need cut out. Okay, it's close. Hey, that's pretty good. Huh? It's really close to getting in there. Oh, nervous. Okay, I'm gonna take it out, respirator back on, and trim it. If you thought I was gonna fuck this up, get in them comments. Let me know what you thought. All right. Can't say this is like the final product, but it's riveted in. See? That Zeus panel is gonna just caulk in there. I think, hindsight, that needs to be a little lower. But dude, for putting a piece of plywood on the edge here and coming around, let me get my light. All right, so for a plywood edge and cutting that out, like, I think you could just shove that up against there. It's nice. Actually did a good job. I could probably weld a lip to that and rivet into that, which I might do, which would be better than panel bond. Like I said, that probably needs trimmed just a touch. We'll see what it looks like when I get some sheet metal in here. So yeah, got a little wonk right there. Got to show you guys the mistakes. Dude. Huh? It's a little goof up right there, but... Huh? Dude, really, I did not think this would turn out, but pretty proud of myself. Again, like that probably needs trimmed just a little bit, but I got an edge for that, and then that thing can rivet in there. Like that'll with a bead of silicone or something. Yeah, for some reason there's like probably a 1/4 inch that needs to come off of that where my line is. It is right up against that unit too. There's a little big cut right there. That's not super exciting, but I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. Sitting pretty flat in there too. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, I mean, compare it to that tube, it's on like the same plane. Looks good. All right. All right, I'm gonna make this into a video for you guys. I hope you like it. I worked my butt off just for you. Let's look at this one more time. Dude, Zeus panel, get to my shocks. Gonna be a carbon panel there, a little carbon panel here. Hope this is what you guys envisioned. And then I still got the original steel panel, which I think we'll just put this in here, this gray panel, and just have these fucking massive tubs. Yeah, and next door, I literally traced that piece of paper on there, and the fit up is good too. Like, I probably had this other tub in and out of there 15 times. So, anyway. Yes, sir. Remember, if you need some tax work done, hit up the mob. Let them work for you. All right, smash that like button and subscribe.